My name is Greg Ulmer. I'm the Parks and Recreation Director here for the City of Buda. We're excited to show you an up-and-coming project here for the City of Buda Parks and Recreation system. Behind me here is Garison Park. This is a 40-acre tract of land located just north of City Park, right off Garison Road. What we're looking to do today is to show you some exciting trails, some natural trails that we're starting to develop, and have the public access those at any time within the park hours of 6 a.m. and 10 p.m. at night. And so right behind me here is going to be the main entrance of Garison Park. We're going to show you some exciting trail access today. All right, so this is the trailhead for Garison Park. These are our natural trails, and we'll have close parking to get you access to this trailhead. Plenty of width for this natural trail. It's fairly flat, but there are some areas that, some undulations in the ground that kind of rise and fall, so you have to kind of watch your step as you go since it's a natural trail. Lots of wildlife out here. We already saw one deer. To my right-hand side, the right-hand side of the screen here is the creek. We'll have access to that in 3 different areas. Eventually, when this park is developed, we'll have a canoe and kayak launching area to my right. Farther upstream, we're going to have a swimming hole, and then even farther up, we're going to have a fishing area. Lots of native trees, bald cypress, oaks, of course. We've had some cottonwoods out here. A little bit of everything, but right along the creek side, you can see a lot of the bald cypress trees, which are been here for a very long time. So what we're on right now is a secondary trail closer to the river itself, and just to our left, probably 75 feet at the most, is the primary trail, and they run parallel to each other. And these will run the length of Garison Park, again along the riverfront, and they do merge together again, so there is a way to kind of connect these 2 trails and get access back to the start where the parking is. Kind of see on the left some natural rock formations. Been here for a long time. Lots of trees in this area as well. So this will be another connection point from our secondary trail that we're on back to the primary trail. So there's multiple options of getting back up to the more flat terrain. Or if you prefer to walk along the riverfront, the secondary trail here is a great opportunity to do that. So we're back on the primary trail, and if you look on your left-hand side here, we do have a heritage tree that is probably one of the biggest in the city. And in the past, the former landowners had a tree fort built into this tree. So lots of shade, lots of canopy around here. Beautiful heritage tree to take a look at when you're out here on the trails. And then up here on our right, about another 50 yards or so, we'll have access to the waterfront again. And in this area, we have access to a swimming hole area. Other planned activities along this ridge is a potential ropes course, a zip line from the top of the bluff all the way back down to the primary trail that we're on right now. Roughly about 200 feet of zip line. And then again, like I said, a ropes course that's built into the hillside and berm. Here you can see the steep ridge and then a large tree trunk that's on its side. We're going to add some signage to this area, just delineates the fact that this is the end of the trail system. You're welcome to traverse back up to the top of the bluff through some of these areas. We have about 2 or 3 located if you want to take a shortcut back up to the top of the ridge. Otherwise, you're welcome to make your way back down the primary or secondary trails back to the trailhead where we started. We're looking to get some connections to City Park as well. So that way it becomes one giant park almost in a sense. And Garison Park is truly a gem for the city. You know, it's going to look very similar to Blue Hole Park, which is in Wimberley. If the citizens are familiar with that park, it's a wonderful park out there, and a lot of our design is similar to what was out at Blue Hole Park. We do want to get people out in the park. We're excited to have this and have an option for the public to get out and enjoy nature activities and these trails. So we've developed some natural trails for the time being before we develop this park, so people can get excited about the park, see the natural beauty that is within this park, see a lot of the nature that is present there.